after 5. Royals are nowhere next to where the Bolts are, and they've just dished out some magnificent hitting. HD Ackerman alongside me. HD, absolute carnage in the middle.
It's been a brilliant response from the Bolts. Let's bear in mind that this 6th over went for 16 runs for when the Royals were at the wicket. At the end of the power play, they were 48 without loss. Abhinash Bahara now, a little medium pacer with little variations. But they're well on top here, the Bolts, but an enormity of a way to go.
Yeah, Bohra has been introduced. He's been the partnership breaker as far as Nepal is concerned. Yeah, but got to really give it to these batters. Put the pressure back on the fielding side. And on a surface like this, actually, you ideally want to back yourself.
I think also they've been very, very smart in that we've seen Malanta be aggressive, but as soon as Dipendra Singh Eri came on with his off spin, Malanta just knocked it for a single and said to the right-hander, he's your man. And so they've just done their matchups really, really cleverly.
Yeah, much like how Binod Bhandari and Saif Ali Zaid played their cricket early on, farming the strike, taking the strike to the left-arm spinner, the off-spinner. Yeah, he's a sight to watch today. He's a sight to behold in full flow. Asif, the captain, is saying, it's time to make it count.
You talk about leading from the front. You might give words of inspiration as a captain, but I tell you what, when you play an innings like this, your team tend to follow you.
Everything right about that shot. Looked to play straight, didn't try to overhit it. Good follow through of the bat. He's looking $1 million this afternoon as Asif Sheikh, the captain. And this partnership worth 68. Can sense the pressure for the boys in yellow as well. 184 in a big final when you're chasing after losing the toss, asked to field first. Wow, it's a good turnaround and response by the Bolts.
What they've done so well is when you have a big run chase, is the required run rate can get out of hand very quickly, because you walk in a couple of quiet overs against the new ball and suddenly you look at the scoreboard and you're needing 10, 11, 12 for a long period of time.
He's mistimed this one. Will this be an opportunity? Jets falls ahead of the fielder. You've got to chance your luck in a chase like this. And Asif is ready to take on the bowlers as well.
So what they've done well here is they've been aggressive from the word go, and they've almost got ahead of the run chase. The required run rate is just 8 to the over, and you rightly point out, it's a brilliant, brilliant surface for batting. It's extremely hard work to bowl on here.
Good delivery. Yeah, and that's why oh, this is ordinary cricket. Needless throw, extra run conceded. Bowl says thank you very much. And that's why you have to go back to the innings of the Royals as well. 117 for no loss to 184 for 9. They lost 9 wickets for 66 runs, HD.
Not required, as you say. A little error from the keeper, but no harm, no foul. No one's going to run. And then this happens. And when you're in a final, in the end it comes down to very, very small margins. Yeah, look, they lost a lot of wickets, but they still were scoring at a decent rate. You know, 180, we can't look past it and go, well, you know, how many were they short? Because they had the platform to try and accelerate. Every batter that walked in was trying to hit the ball out the ground. Yep, maybe they could turn around and say we should have got 200, but 180, they'll take that.
He's looked good this afternoon, Milanta. Started off the campaign for the Bolts with 70 unbeaten runs, and today as well looking good on 34 not out. What a power play it's been for the Bolts. They've ruled
Monster for a complete home.
क्रिकेट में जीत को मजा र फोन में टेक्नो को मजा कसैले बीट गर्न सक्दैन बिकज टेक्नो प्रोवाइड्स बेस्ट क्वालिटी बेस्ट सर्भिस एन्ड बेस्ट सिग्नल टेक्नो स्मार्टफोन रोजी बनाउनुहोस् आफ्नो चोइस मोबाइल
And what a start for the Bolts.
Now the left-handed Malanta, he's owed them a few wonderful start to the tournament, but then he's sort of fallen away. But he's played beautifully here this afternoon. And Asif Sheikh, he too has come to the party. At the beginning, he might have been playing second fiddle to Malanta, but right towards the back end of the power play, he owned it. Now only 4 men are required inside the 30-yard circle. You can have 5 out. Changes thick and fast. He has more left arm spin. Safe. Good with the bat. Needs to be brilliant with the ball.
And he has been as well. 11 wickets in the tournament, an economy of under 7. Remember, he'll be bowling to the left-handed Milanta as well. For the moment, though, he begins his spell with Asif on strike, who's matched Milanta shot for shot. Yeah, take the pace off the ball. Is that the mantra?
Well, the pick of the bowlers was Rajbanji. I mean, they could barely hit him off the square. His variation of pace is quite exceptional.
Well, this is also the second highest score in the power play in the tournament, 71 for no loss. Pokhara got 80 against Lumbini Lions in the league matches. That was 80 runs on the board in the first 6. So for a final, big final, chasing a steep score, this is a remarkable effort by the Bolts.
I'll give you a statistic though. Out of the 13 highest scores, inning scores in the tournament, the Bolts aren't even in that lineup. This is way and beyond their highest total that they would be achieving here if they chase this down.
Yes, they've been a side that has been found wanting with their batting, particularly on top, and with Anil Shah getting injured, a reshuffle on top didn't really help their cause. Milanta has finally got into groove. A lot of changes in the field here for the left-handed batter in the middle. With the ball coming into him, he goes off, finds the fielder.
Just can't afford to pitch it too far up, because if he does, he'll go over long on or deep mid-wicket. His length has to be perfect here.
Was that in the slot for Milanta to free his arms? Time since the last boundary, 9 HD.
He tried to free his whole body there, never mind his arms. And I think he yorked himself.
Only 2 runs in this over so far. It's been a good and a quiet one. Not so quiet. Because it's a wicket, and it's a big one, and it's the captain of the Janakpur Bolts. Zeb strikes in his first over. The move has worked, and this is a big opening here for the Royals.
Well, it's the right-hander that tries to take on the left-arm spinner, and he's nowhere near the pitch of it. It's a clever bit of bowling. He drags it down, he throws it wide, it finds the toe end of the bat, and Brandon McMullen in the deep barely makes a mistake. He got the runs, he's made the early breakthrough now. Asif Sheikh goes for a very well played 33. The Bolts have lost their first. They've got 73 on the board.
Yeah, from the ruckus chants to the thunderous applause, the crowd is the 12th man, driving their teams with every ounce of energy. HD, incredible, unreal scenes here at the Tribhuvan University International Cricket Stadium. Surprise, surprise. A big change on top. Mohammad Mohsin played a handy innings of 13 not out to take their team to a winning position and take them across the line in one of the league games, batting in the middle order. Today he's been given a promotion in the big final.
He's not going to bring out the reverse sweep again, is he?
Your guess is as good as mine, HD. Ishan Pandey, another very fine youngster who's made a splash in this tournament. An economy under 7, 2 for 11 is best. It's been given to left-handed batters in the middle and the off-spinner. Matchups, Mr. HD.
The most used phrase or word up here in the commentary box. Does he think he got a little glove on that? Wide in the end.
This turn on offer. You could see that turn the bit as well. Encouraging signs if you're a spinner.
Just a toe end. He's got a good pair of hands. Mullen.
Yeah, he'd ideally want to keep pace with that asking rate. He's bowling well. Needs to be careful here, Mohsin. As a batter, you don't want to be stuck in the crease, HD, to a ball that's turning.
Well, the other thing you don't want is Malanta to lose his momentum.
Yeah. Lots happening in the middle.
Well, there is turn. And it just holds and bites, doesn't it, in the pitch.
Gets off the mark. Sun's playing hide and seek at the moment here with the clouds. He's breaking out of the clouds and coming in.
Just wonder now with this left-hander on strike. Didn't have it for 3 deliveries. Been 14 since the last boundary. He'll be getting itchy. Even though they're well ahead of the game, he'll be getting itchy.
Yeah, he's trying to pierce it offside for a while now. Fairly understandable. You want to go with the turn. I reckon something will give you. Nicely driven. Another very tidy over. Only 4 runs coming off it. A good passage of play for the Royals. They've kept things quiet. 77 for 1.
अब संसारको जुनसुकै ठाउँबाट
आयामी गरेको पैसा सजिलै प्राप्त गरौँ
डाइरेक्ट पेको सुपर वालेटमा
तपाईँको असली एनर्जी रेड बुल असली नै रोजौं
I dare to overcome every hurdle and shine like a beacon. Presidential Graduate School, where every step leads to a new adventure.
DHI's happier home. To stay safe.
In the first 6 overs. One of the best power players in the tournament. Should I say second best overall. And then a wicket of Asif and things have gone a little quiet. Time since the last boundary, 16 deliveries. You need a couple of Manhattans if you're in the Janakpur Bolts.
Scotsman Brandon McMullen with his little seamers. So they're just not willing to risk the left arm spin of Zabe against the left-handed Malanta. 7 bowlers used now.
Nicely driven. Straight to the fielder. Milanta's just trying to be a little adventurous in his crease. There's 7 bowlers used in 8 overs, HD.
Mixing and matching. All to do with left-handed, right-handed combinations, and 2 left-handers at the crease now. So for Tapendra Singh Airee, he just feels He's not going to risk bowling left